Acting tip number 53, training. And that is with lots of different teachers. My belief is that acting teachers should be like shoe shops in Oxford Street. You know, we'll all get together and you don't necessarily like one style of shoe and you'll like another style of shoe, or you won't like a style of shoe. But if all the shoes are there visibly in one street, you're going to go to Oxford Street for your shoes. And there are great teachers in Auckland, and I'm going to talk about them and what they're doing. Now, thank you very much for those people that have written into me, messengered me and told me about the training you're doing and the teachers and performance schools and things like that, because there's lots of places I don't know about, so it'd be really interesting for me to know. I still do the odd castings, that's still a passion of mine. It's great. It's really great to know exactly what's happening and who's doing what. So we're going to talk about what the different trainings are and how they contribute to the whole. And the whole is all the cogs of the wheel. Okay, so screen acting for me is one of those cogs. That's all it is. It's just one of those cogs. I think it's an important cog because you've got to understand how you come across in a screen-based environment. But we also have our method acting. We have different methods of acting. And the thing is about New Zealand is that us teachers, and up until now, you know, I've gone through certain agents to say what courses are coming up and what I'm doing. And you may be affiliated with a certain agent because it's, you know, there's a lot of agents and it's quite hard to get around them all to tell them what you're doing. So different agents have different affinities to different teachers, and that's totally natural. The thing is, if you're recommended to one teacher, the tendency in New Zealand that I've noticed is to think that that one teacher is the only way, because us teachers have a vested interest in saying it's the only way, you know, we're the best. But that's not really wise. I think we should all work together because there's no best. We're just all doing something different. And I'm ironically working on my weakest area, as an actress, and that was technically, because this is the things I hadn't learnt, you know, in front of the camera. So we have, for example, our method acting teachers who, after, say, my ideal is after you've learnt all the basics on camera, so you have all your technical tips, you understand your face angles, you understand you're there to be seen but not look in the camera in the drama section, everything that I've already been talking about. Now it's chance, once you've done that, to go off and get your acting training. And there are various different teachers. I'll start off with Casey Stetson. Now, she came to do some teaching for me when I had my studio in Eden Terrace, and I love her work. She is affiliated with an American trainer whose technique I absolutely love. Those are the only books I read at drama school that were kind of interesting to me, that were a different technique that we weren't learning at drama school. What she says she does is Stanislavski based. Now, Stanislavski is the technique that I learned in drama school, but what she actually does is a massive amount more than that. Okay, Stanislavski is probably your basic theatre technique worldwide. It's what is taught in a lot of drama schools. It's character work. It's understanding the importance of your character, and very valuable, especially in theatre where you're working on your versatility. The way Casey works is it's confronting, which is good. You just don't want to take too much personal worry in with you about really opening up and really working on yourself, on your technique with you. She's a very strong, dynamic person with a very strong point of view, and so her technique, you know, can be confronting, but in a very good way. So I highly recommend it. She used to teach on what called my level 3. So level 1 and 2. Level 1 would be technique with me. audition technique for commercials, just to get you started on that ladder. And then we would do maybe a drama scene then in level 1. Then in level 2, what we used to do was we'd do drama scenes shot and edit it, or maybe we'd edit them. We didn't edit them all the time because that was so much work. Okay, and that was the level 2. And then level 3, I'd bring in a method teacher, like a Stanislavski teacher, like Casey, for example. She also teaches another American trainer's technique, which is really, really, really good. And she mentions Ivana Chubbuck, who is an amazing acting teacher. She says everything is about sex a lot, and which is interesting because I guess everything is about the creative force. So the creative force in life is creation, is fertility, is sexuality. Apparently she's very tough. Some acting teachers can be very tough. A student of mine went to train with her in Australia and came back a little bit shell-shocked, but she really enjoyed the experience, and I would love to go and do a workshop with her. So yeah, so highly recommend Casey. Contact me for any details of any people you want, or how to get in touch with these people. As an ongoing training, it's really good. Okay, thank you.